Hey, what's up guys, this is Kazoo here, and welcome to another FIFA 16 squad builder on my channel. And today, I've got a squad builder around one of the new leagues in FIFA 16, which is the Liga de Brazil, and it is also the league I start off every single year making my first squad, apart from in FIFA 15, since of course the league was not in the game. But it is back this year, so I decided to make my first squad, which was a Liga de Brazil skill team. And it's not the best Liga de Brazil team, I guess, not really the best players, or at least the best players in those positions. I just decided to go with the players I really wanted to try out. So I went with the 4-3-3, and then the second variation in goal we have Victor, a really solid goalkeeper, I think. Really liked him. Then we got the first centre back, which is Manuel, plays for Cruzeiro, who is a non-rare this year, and I guess he's sort of an old school Brazilian centre back, because back in the day in FIFA 11 he used to be a silver, and everyone was pretty much using him, especially since there were a lot of Brazilian 5-star skillers in that league. You pretty much saw him in every single team. He's a non-rare this year, very cheap, and I actually really liked him. Then we got his teammate, which is also sort of an old school centre back, I guess. That is of course Dede. He's 80 rated with a 68 pace, 82 defending and 81 physical, medium attacking and high defensive work rates, and he did a very good job for me. Really liked him. I think I played about 15 games with him, but you can see on I think Manuel and also Dede and maybe a couple other players that they've played less games. The reason for that is because I actually packed those versions whilst I was actually playing with this team, so I decided to sell on the version I actually bought, and I used the first owner version. Then we move to the right back. There's Marcos Rocha. He plays for Atletico Mineiro. Really like him. I think back in the day he used to be a silver back in FIFA 13 and 12. I'm not really too sure about that, but he's a non-rare this year, very cheap, and I really liked him as well. Did a very good job. Then we have the first 4-star skiller in the squad. That is actually a left back. That is Carlinhos, plays for Sao Paulo. He has some really good stats for a left back, although his work rates are not really the best, are not really ideal for a left back. High attacking and low defensive work rates, but I think he can maybe change that up with some of the instructions he can put on the left back. So yeah, overall he did a great job for me. 4-star skin was of course a really nice thing to have on your fullbacks. Then we move into the CDM, which is going to be Wellington. He used to be a Brazil with 4-star skill moves, but this year he only has 3-star skill moves. Still looks like a pretty decent CDM, I think. He's not really the tallest, but he still has some decent stats. 81 pace, some solid dribbling, solid defending, and solid physical is I think needed for a CDM. And you can see as well, managed to score 2 goals for me. This was a pretty nice one. A beautiful skill run, then a lovely fake shot from Wellington to finish it off. And then we got another goal with him after some pretty nice no-touch dribbling there from Del Alessandro, and again a great finish from Wellington. Then we move into the player I just mentioned. That is going to be Del Alessandro. He is back in the game, back with 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Some okay stats I think for an 80 rated center attacking mid. 70 pace, 85 dribbling, 74 shooting, and 82 passing is I think enough. He was very useful for me in this team, by the way. He managed to score 3 goals and got 5 assists in a position you wouldn't really use him in, I think, since he's a center attacking mid. I used him as a centre mid alongside another centre mid, which you will see in a second, but he did a really good job in that position. Managed to get 5 assists, which is really nice, and some okay goals as well. This was a pretty nice one, sort of a volley from just outside the box. You really need to try out first-time volleys from corners, by the way, because they fly in like an absolute rocket. So that is definitely you need to try out if you manage to get FIFA 16. Then we move to the other one, which is another 5-star skiller. That is Juliano, a brand new 5-star skiller this year in Ultimate Team, and I don't think he's ever been in FIFA before. He has some awesome stats for a 79 rated center attacking mid, 82 pace, 84 dribbling, 76 shooting, and 75 passing as well. This was actually a pretty nice run with some no-touch dribbling included as well. I might make a tutorial on it, since I've sort of got the hang of it. I sort of know how to use it and when to use it. So if you would like to see it, then let me know in the comments down below. I'll happily make a tutorial, because I actually feel it is something really useful, especially when you go on a skill run or something. It is really awesome, and I think it looks really cool in game as well. Then we got another chance here with Juliano, which could have been such a nice goal. The roulette was seriously so perfect, but still need to kind of work on my finishing. This was a pretty nice goal as well, lovely volley. Then we actually got a free kick, under the wall free kick, hit the post, and then the final clip I managed to get with him was actually a penalty, a Panenka, and you can actually see that the animation of the chip shot from a penalty actually changed a lot, so you can't really see if someone actually goes with a chip shot. I really like it. I think you can sort of compare that penalty to the one Zidane actually scored in the 2006 final of the World Cup. But anyway, we move on to the left wing Ronaldinho, which is going to be a returning player as well. That is Michel Bastos, 4-star skiller this year. He used to be a 5-star skiller back in FIFA 12, I think, and I'm not really too sure if he was in FIFA 13, but I really liked him. I actually managed to score a pretty nice goal after some nice stuff from D'Alessandro on his weak foot, which is actually 2 stars. You can see it right there, top corner finish. And as I said, that was something I really disliked about him, since I used him quite a bit in FIFA 12, and whenever I got like a really nice skill run going with him, he just decided to randomly shoot with his right foot and completely went off target. But luckily enough, this year though, it seems it's a bit better. So yeah, we move on to the other side of the wing. That is going to be a 5-star skiller. That is a silver one. That is Kelvin, who moved to the Brazilian league. I think he's on loan from FC Porto, so there's a chance of him actually getting an FC Porto card maybe soon as well, maybe during the winter transfers or during the summer turns, so I'm not really too sure. You can see as well a lovely little skill on there with Kelvin, a really nice panel with one of the new skill moves, which is the heel flick turn. Unfortunately hit the post, and I actually hit the post a lot of times with Kelvin. His finishing is kind of debatable. He's a silver, of course, which you need to keep in mind. But you can see, like, I hit like the post or the crossbar like 4 times with it. I'm not really too sure if I included every single clip, but it is something I kind of noticed with him. His finishing is not really the best for me anyway. I tend to sort of still kind of need to figure out what the best way of scoring is in this game anyway, since I still need to kind of adjust to everything. The version I played in Vancouver was a bit different, especially when it comes to passing, first touches and shooting. So for me it is all kind of new, and you can see as well sometimes whenever I took a shot it completely went off target. But in general, I really liked Kelvin. Then we move into the striker, probably the player I was looking forward to the most. That is Alexander Pato, who now plays for Sao Paulo, of course, in the Brazilian league, with 85 pace, 81 dribbling, 77 shooting, 67 passing, 68 physical, and 4-star skill moves. I know a lot of people actually thought he could maybe get 5-star skill moves, but I already kind of assumed that he had 4-star skill moves in FIFA 16, since he had 4-star skill moves as well in FIFA 14. But nevertheless, he's an awesome player to use. Very clinical striker as well. I think I managed to score 8 goals with him in 7 games, and this was a packed version, by the way. I did manage to score, I think, 4 or 5 goals with the one that I actually bought, but I already sold that one on. Of course, as you may know from me in FIFA 12, I absolutely loved him when he had 5-star skill moves back in the day. That is sort of when I used him like so many times. You of course could link him up with Ibrahimovic, Robinho, and many other 5-star skillers. So that's kind of why I really loved Pato so much in the game, and I feel he's awesome this year as well. Definitely recommend him. He's 79 rated. I think he's the best Brazilian striker in the game as well, so I think you will see him a lot in FIFA 16 anyway. Here as well, some no-touch dribbling, some pretty nice skill moves. Again, I did hit the post quite a few times with him as well, but I think he's the player I scored the most goals with so far anyway on this game. Then I think we move to the final clip. Lovely scoop turn there with Pato to a heel flick turn, which is really useful on that side of the pitch. Unfortunately couldn't finish it off, but I thought I would show you that skill run, since I thought it looked really nice. So that is pretty much a team. I'll be showing you some players I used as well on the bench. We got Paulo, a really nice silver centre back from Internacional. Then we got Osvaldo, who managed to get 1 goal for me, 92 pace, 78 dribbling, 70 shooting. Pretty okay goal, I guess. Lovely first time shot into the top corner. And I think he's sort of a replacement for Kelvin if you can't afford Kelvin just yet. Then we've got Williams, really solid CDM. We got Jemerson, haven't used him. Don't think I used Gabriela, so I think he has 2-star skill moves or something. Then we got Fernandinho, who's got an awesome long shot for me. He's also an X5-star skiller. I think in FIFA 11 that was the only year he had 5-star skill moves. But look at that for a finish, by the way, on his weak foot as well. I feel anyway that long shots are a bit tricky to score this year, but look at that for a shot. I mean, I just couldn't believe it when I scored that one. Really awesome goal. And in general, Fernandinho is an awesome silver to use, so definitely recommend him. Then we got Sheen, Renato Augusto, we got Marcos or Marquez, I'm not really too sure how you pronounce it, and now we got Alex as well. So yeah guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated, and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyway guys, that's going to be the end. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.